Prehistoric Kingdom. Is it worth a buy? Let's read the words on Steam. Take control of limitless power in Prehistoric Kingdom to build, manage and grow the ultimate zoo for extinct animals. Quick look at the settings before we get into this. This is an early access game, very similar to Jurassic World. There's a few things you can twiddle and tweak with the graphics to get it running right. I've tested this on a 1070 and a 2080 and it did run okay for the majority of the time, but when you're doing certain builds you can get a bit of a slowdown, considerable slowdown to be honest. So it still needs more optimization, which I'm sure it's going to get because it is early access. You can rebind your keys, there's a few decent settings, so yeah, not too shoddy in the options. Now the game itself is heavily inspired by Jurassic World. Now the first Jurassic World was okay, the second one was actually better in the building side of things, but it felt more like a DLC. This is, we don't know. We literally don't know. It has quite a few options in there, but a lot of them are greyed out. In fact, at the moment in early access, all this game is a petting zoo. Yeah, there's no management at all. The staff don't work. The financials are pretty much not available either. There's 3 or 4 challenge modes where there's no challenge whatsoever. You're just limited with your money, but it's so damn easy. You can just put a couple of enclosures down and your money just goes up. So I'm kind of scratching my head as to why have they released the game in this bare bones state. The whole draw to these kind of games for me anyway is not to build a park that looks, ooh, isn't that nice. It's to manage the tycoon aspect, to manage the game, have a challenge on getting the right animals in, getting the punters happy, digging up the fossils, genetically engineering them to get the biggest wow factor in the park, and then of course to have the challenge of power cuts, fence closures, dinosaurs attacking the fences, sabotage from your staff that are disgruntled as in Jurassic Park, all of that stuff, and having the dinosaurs eventually breaking out and going on the bloody rampage. That's what really drew me to this game, because I loved that in Jurassic World Evolution. In this game, well, as you can see, no one cares about anything. The NPC people that are coming into the park don't even look at a single dinosaur. They just walk around. They don't give a about anything. Take the fences out on the T-Rex paddock. T-Rex comes out. The T-Rex doesn't give a The people don't give a Nobody gives a This should be called Prehistoric No One Gives a Kingdom, because literally nobody cares. You can do what? Let's let them all out. Just what's the point of having a zoo? Just put some fucking dinosaurs in. The people won't care, and the dinosaurs. Nobody cares. It's the nobody cares game. This is. If no one cares, no, there's no staff. You don't hire staff because no one cares. Nobody. I don't care anymore. Just ring the bell. There's the review. Okay. See you later, guys. No one cares. I don't care. No one. You don't care. I don't know. Now, obviously, it's early access, and you know people will start caring in a few months' time, or a year's time, or whenever's time. But it should have been released with a bit of that, because it's kind of like, you know what this game's like? Imagine Doom, a new Doom releasing in early access. You get all the weapons and all the maps, but there's nothing to shoot. You can just walk around the maps with your guns going, oh yeah, that looks nice over there. That's what this is. There isn't a game here to play. I can't believe it's not butter, guys. So there you go. If you want to buy this now for £23, be my guest. All you'll be able to do in it is make a pretty petting zoo. That's it. There's no game really here, so to speak. The challenge modes aren't really a game. There's no game here. There's nothing to manage at all. So there you go. Is it worth a buy? Well, of course it isn't worth a buy, because there's nothing here to do. I mean, how do we know they can even do the things that they say they're going to do? We don't know that. There's literally no game here. There is nothing to see here, guys. I'm shocked. I was all hyped for this and like, ooh, yeah, this is going to be good. I bet they're going to be bringing the best from Planet Zoo, from Jurassic World and all of that. They're going to be bringing all the best from Jurassic Evolution. They're going to be putting it into this, and it's going to be great. I'm going to leave you on one positive. The building in this is good. You can even build your own designs with your modular building. It's nice. They've got the building good in this. There are a few bugs when I was setting up my paddocks. There were certain things not registering properly, and it's a bit clunky, but the building is nice in this. And the dinosaurs don't look too bad either. They look pretty decent. But there's fuck all else to do, guys. I'm going to come back to this, obviously, in about 6 months to a year's time. It has massive potential. Really does have massive potential. I think it's going to be a good game when it comes out. And it's probably cheap now because of the early access. I have a feeling this will go right up in price when it is good. So if you like what you see, you have faith in the devs, grab it. You can get it on Green Man Gaming as well and support the channel. Links in the description if that's what you want. But my advice, my strong advice, is to hang fire and see what happens, because you just don't know, do you? You just don't know.